Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahil mursalin. Allahumma shalli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has been giving us all mercies and blessings. And then salawat and salam are belonging to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Honorable judges and all participants of this contest. Introduce myself. My name is Santri from Adab Medan. And I'm honored here that I can deliver my speech in front of you under the title Adab as the model from Rasul to solve the problems of our Ummah. Many Muslim scholars all over the world are working hard for our Dinul Islam in order to keep and spread it, expecting there will be more people that can feel its peace and also truth. Besides that, they also think of solving the problems which are curing it. Currently, we have been familiar with the says of our Ummah, such as secularization, westernizations, and then liberalizations, Ghazwul Fikr, are known as the war of thought. There are no problems that are not caused by certain reasons. To solve a problem, we must know the root of the causes first, because understanding the reason is half of the success in finding a solution. As in the science of war, as in the science of war, we must know who our opponents are, where the power lies and the weakness. And then we have to know what are their tricks to defend us, how they attack, and so on. That will guide us to be more in shape to understand our Deen Islam. What we need to realize is Islam does not wither, does not disappear. It's light, and there is no diminished ability to be guide of life for all mankind in any ages. Another most important thing is Allah has sent us His messenger to this earth. He sent us a great and most perfect person, and we are blessed to become His Ummah. Michael H. Art, in his book The 100, a ranking of the most influential person in history, mentions, but he was the only man in history who was supremely successful on both the religious and school level. Who is he? Yes. The most perfect person, what I mean, is our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is indeed the idol of the universe. For there is no man whose name is mentioned mostly in this world except Rasulullah. In Islam, his name often be juxtaposed with the name of Allah. In the strength of the azan, and then in the shahada, in the tashahud, to the chanting of salawat, all because he is the idol of the universe. History proves Rasulullah was a strong teacher or educator. From his hand established a generation with a very different life between before and after being educated by him. From a Umayyan or illiterate nation living in a dry and a barren desert, he successfully established a community that managed to golden age in the history of humanity with glorious civilizations. Every Sahaba becomes a proof of the majesty of Rasul's personality as an educator. Rasul is glorified in many ways, but here I will focus on the glory which is closely related to the problem that was delivered just now. It is how the way he educated Ummah. There are a lot of theories which talking about education, and here is I would like to deliver about one of Muslim scholars' thoughts from Southeast Asia, Professor Dr. Syekh Muhammad Nakib Alatas. He said in his book Risalah untuk kaum muslimin, there are many problems of our Ummah. such as complexity of the soul due to the wall of self-dignity, or we know it as muru'ah, and lack of knowledge, and ultimately lack of faith. And this lack of faith, he continues as Hujjatul Islam Al-Imam Al-Ghazali radhiyallahu anhu in his great hope, was indeed due to the lack of knowledge, especially the actual knowledge of Islam in its entirety. It is a chronic disease that causes the decline and destruction of Muslims. I'm sorry. That is the lack. That is the lack of knowledge. The science of Islam as a whole. Wrong knowledge will lead to wrong action, and wrong action leads to loss of adab. Adab here is not only about someone's manner, but adab is when someone can put something in a proper place. From the right knowledge, one can act the right action. That is when adab applied. Prof. Al-Atas formulated the concept of education in Islam as ta'dib. The term is not found in the Quran, but it is taken from an expression in the Prophet's hadith. Adabani Rabbi fa ahsana ta'dibi. My Lord Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has educated me and thus made my education be the best. The word adaba comes from the word adab, which means noble and praiseworthy morals. Thus, ta'dib is the process of character formations and moral starting in the learners. This role is very honorable in Islam. In a valid hadith, the Prophet states, a person who educates himself with noble morals and behavior and teaches the science of Shari, then marries him, is one of the three people who will get 2 rewards. So everyone, all of us in this world, as Muslim, has obligation for Islam. So let's contribute as much as we can. Start doing goodness from ourselves, spread kindness, do da'wah. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.